Hey there, fellow zombies and survivors, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to episode 18 of Project Zomboid, Guy on Fire. I need a new front door or a new base? I disagree. I don't need either of those things. Well, I definitely need a new base, but not because the door is missing. Doors are for noobs. I'm teasing you, by the way. So I think these are some of the clothes that I strewn about. I don't really need another leather jacket, so I'm going to strip this one. There seems to be like a lull in the madness. Which is welcomed. Have I ever played a 6 months later in PZ? I have. It's pretty uniquely different. Because, of course, you're not going to find perishables. It's only non-perishables. It's also very cold, so you have to deal with the environmental issues. It's a lot of fun. Very different. I hear zombies. Oh, there you are. Guy, why are you getting panicked off of one zombie? He's getting a little drowsy, so I should probably go inside. What I was trying to do is I was trying to disassemble as many watches as I could, so they don't beep or anything like that. So, this generator, condition 99, fuel 73. That's another issue that I'm going to have, is eventually I'm going to run out of fuel, and I haven't yet secured a gas station. So it's very, very possible to actually run out of gas and not be able to refill because the gas station is, A, doesn't have a generator there. So, you know, I have to hook up a generator to even pump the gas, and then B, it's not secured, so it might be dangerous. So today was a skill book day. Tomorrow, hopefully, I get to go to the factory if zombies allow it. Mindsniddle, thanks for continuing your gifted sub. And Scotsman, by the way, thank you for the follow. Alright, my weight is 89. Okay, we are dropping. Nice. Let's get to sleep. Hey, Josh. Thank you for the sub as well. Yoda's getting a free treat. Hey, dude. Turn around, man. So I might want to do a little bit more cooking this morning, waiting for the weather report to make sure that there's no choppers incoming. I'm also draining this bathtub dry of water. I could start to fill it, I guess. And use it as a water storage, but I'm not living here long enough for that to matter. Now, this window no longer has barricades either. The zombies broke them. So I'm going to have one plank per window, because that's super secure. I'm living on the edge, everyone. Oh, the bleeding edge. Alright, what stupid stew are we going to make? Let's do pasta. And potatoes. I don't know, pasta and cheese. I know you add the cheese after, but whatever. Let's add marinara. And lentils. Sounds awful. Wow, that is not very filling yet. There we go. I think all the potatoes that I have are frozen. Add some vegetable oil. Okay, that'll have to do. Sounds horrible. But Guy is not picky. Somewhere on the floor are my bowls. I'm really living like a 2-day post-college bachelor here. I don't even know where my other bowl are. No, I have both of them. Okay. You love cooking because you can make the most rancid things and your character loves it. Yeah, there's no concept of, like, what foods to go together. It's just, like, are these materials that are okay? Is it rotten or not? It would be... I don't know how I feel if there was, like, recipes. A part of me feels like it would be interesting, and a part of me feels like it would just overcomplicate the cooking. So I'm not really sure how I feel about that. Yeah, alternatively, sometimes you make the best soup ever, and it's like minus 60 on happiness. Yeah, exactly. I mean, there are parts of the game mechanic, like not including more than 3 types of any one ingredient, that you can do to make sure that it's not horrific. So where's my cooking pot? It is full of water. Perfect. Chemo says he made a butter taco, added a bunch of stuff like vegetable oil, rice wine vinegar, hot sauce, and mustard. And I'm sure it was glorious because it had all the condiments and spices, right? Because the game's like, oh yeah, that sounds good. Where in reality, it's like, no, 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 no. That's nasty. Alright, I think I'm going to be able to get to the factory today. So let's turn on, listen for the weather at the top of the hour. I'm excited about this. I'm actually going to be able to go somewhere. So the water's full. I may want some of my my metalworking tools with me, though. Very thick fog, so it's going to suck for visibility. It's not too hot, so it's good for armor. And they just keep talking about fog. There's a thunderstorm imminent, which would help if I got rain barrels in time. And I think that's it. So that's not bad. Not bad at all. I'm going to grab one book. Go upstairs, grab my metalworking equipment, and stuff it in the duffel. And head on out. I'm actually going to be allowed to do it today. Weird, right? I just sort of expected that the game trolled me again and sent me swarms of unruly zombies to have to clear. And saying that out loud probably cursed me. Did I get a Jenny mag? I have. So I have everything I need for a proper base. You can hear that I have a Jenny mag because, you know, that generator's obviously humming. I'm going to keep this coffee on me. Yesh. Wait, no, favorite. Yeah. Well, I can't see anything, but headed to the factory. Oh, hi. Hello. So just a little reminder to some of you recently joining. The reason I'm going to the factory is so that I can grind out some carpentry experience. The factory has tons of wooden boxes which can allow me to practice my carpentry, because for whatever game mechanic reasons, disassembling boxes allows you to level it up. On the other hand, I am a little lost in this fog. Okay, I know where I am now. I think this is the bar here. Yep, that's the... Oh, hi. So I'm on about 3/4 tank of gasoline. My generator has about the same. That's going to be not an immediate concern, but sort of a longer-term concern. Of making sure I secure a gas station. Whoa. I think the hood of this Corvette is basically gone, but the engine's still okay. So as long as I don't bump things too hard, it should be fine for a bit longer. I'm surprised. I mean, I know this is kind of like rigging the polls, but I'm actually surprised you guys hadn't voted for me to do television for leveling carpentry, because it would be a lot faster. I already have the tapes and the books, so I've got all the meta requirements. Factory should be here. Yes, okay, there it is. Now, I haven't really cleared out the northern part of this factory, only the southern part, but the southern part has plenty of boxes. And visibility is near 0. So this giant factory somehow has 2 zombies, and my home has like 200. Because Zomboid. The other thing I haven't really made sure of is if I'm alone in here or not. But as far as I can tell, these windows and walls are all intact. So for a zombie to sneak up behind me, they'd need to break windows. God, there's so many metal sheets here. I am excited about that because my dude here, guy, he's a metal worker. So metal sheets is awesome. All right, Operation Disassembling Boxes for Experience. How should I level up carpentry tomorrow? That'll be up to you. I might not need to level it up. So right now my carpentry is 332.7, and we'll see how fast it levels up. Oh god, 1 box and I'm like a carpentry genius. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing this very long. I think I'm going to be leveling up rather quickly, providing I'm left alone here to do it and not disturbed by zombies. Because my experience is flying, like irrationally fast. I love it. How's my crowbar? It's doing fine. Yeah, watch. My god, it's so fast. I should have brought the other book. Dang, hadn't thought of that. I didn't realize I was plowing through the experience this quickly. And then, of course, these planks would be really good for me to secure my base. Probably the metal sheets as well. So I might grab a bit of both to really secure up the initial base, because I've been so besieged there. That was all of Carpentry 4 done. Or Carpentry 5, rather. Did I just see another sledgehammer? No, ball peen. Lots of metalworking stuff in here, though. One could make the argument to grab the buckets as well, but I think I'm going to have rain barrels before too long, so I'm not too concerned about rain buckets for rain. I might want one for plaster if I'm going to be making my own walls, but for water catchers, we can do better. Maybe we're right to pick the boxes. So, crazy enough, the TV, I think, would be faster. I don't know if the bug still exists where you can watch the same TV shows multiple times for experience, but I think that's a multiplayer bug only, not a single-player one. So it wouldn't benefit Guy here, who's on single-player mode. There's a lot of buckets. Alright, looks like TV meta for tomorrow. I could dig it. It's getting a little late in the day, but I do want to hit the next level so that I can start to watch, start to read the next book. Come on. Two levels in one day. That's stupid fast. Can you make a fully metal base? Yes, you can. In fact, Guy wants to. He's a metalworker. So leveling up carpentry, I mean, you can't make metal rain barrels, so there's some things that are obviously not going to be metal, but you can have a metal base if you want. Okay, cool. 8 planks should be fine to secure what I need to secure back home. Now, my only worry is I am super tired. So if I have zombies near my home back home, I'm going to need to suck down coffee to be able to fight them. One thing I can do before then is make sure everything that I don't need to be carrying is put away so I'm not encumbered. Okay, cool. So the benefit that I get at Carpentry 6 is level 2 rain barrels. And Carpentry 7 gives me stairs. Stairs is what really allows me to secure a base living on the second floor of something so that zombies can't reach me. So if you're building a self-built base, you really do need Carp 7. So I'm going to go home and start reading the Expert Carpentry book, and then tomorrow I need to get a TV, hook it up, stick in the finish the book, and then stick in the VHS tape for woodworking to max out. Where's my cup? There it is. So if I need to fight, I got a little something to fight with. Why would I need Carpentry 8? As you increase Carpentry levels, things that you build start to become beautified. So let me read all the benefits. I'd have to look them up. But honestly, you don't really need past 7 so much. Most of the things that you're going to require for building is at 7. So wall 3s and window 3s are at level 7, the nicest walls. I'm trying to look at some of the benefits of leveling past 7, but I don't want to be reading up the wiki too long. But watching the TVs should allow me to hit 7 pretty easily, and then I can start working on a base. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to not move into the base. I want to do some building at 1. I want to secure an area and then start building it, and then once I have some storage and livability in the base, then I'll move in. Because if I move everything first, there won't be any creature comforts or anything like that, which is something that we're going to want for Guy. I do really like the new patch where you don't have to watch the TV at the start. Get rid of the couch potato meta. It might be a little too overpowered, but like, I don't care. Zomboid is hard enough, so one overpowered feature known by only expert players is probably not going to screw up gameplay too badly. So I might end up dragging a few of those zombies to me. It looks like I'm going to have to coffee up. Unless I ditch them in the woods. Fortunately, it doesn't look like too many zombies are, like, here already. Do I have to save mods for whenever I make a new save with the same mods? Mods? No. You don't have to save them. You can just enable them and disable them. Zomboid is actually one of those games where you can enable and disable mods without even restarting your game, too, which is kind of nice. Okay. I have 2 spare planks if those break. And what I'm hoping, fingers crossed, is that I get left alone. I think I hear zombies outside, though. Expert Carpentry is my next breed. Alright. Perimeter defense. So eat, let's see. Eat half the coffee. I am still tired. Eat all the coffee. Dry coffee. Speaking of which. Arx and Isgrimer, thank you for the follows and welcome to the stream. You. This is a very reasonable and manageable amount of zombies. So maybe Guy has broken the curse. Probably not. But I can hope. Hey, Panda. Thanks for the resub. Oh, you posture checking me, huh? Don't jinx it. I don't think there's anything I could do to jinx this any more than it already is. So I'm only going to be partway through the book, and let's go to sleep. I left the blinds open again. I'm really, really bad at that, it seems. The likelihood of zombies seeing me through that window is low. They'd have to get real close, and if they're real close, they're going to hear the generator anyway. We're up at 6 a.m. I don't want to go out just yet. I want to listen for incoming events. It's the gnome? You think it's the gnome? I don't know what it is, but maybe it's the gnome. Maybe you're right. Let's do some reading. And then at 9 a.m. what I'll do is listen to the radio, make sure that I don't have anything dangerous headed my way, like a chopper. And then go get a TV. So we're about a third of the way through this book. A little more. So we got a blackout, obviously. Clear skies. Thick fog. The thunderstorm, which hopefully I'll be able to get rain barrels in time. Hopefully, hopefully, hopefully. And nothing else. No other events. Whatever happened to... Oh, yeah. My other posture's fine. Okay, so let's head out. Let's go get ourselves a television. I need a mop and some bleach. All that dry blood in the walls is vile. This isn't the permanent home. If you find that vial, though, I am living in a base with zombie corpses. So of the things that are vile, I would say a little dried blood is kind of the least of my worries. The actively decaying body is probably a little bit more serious. Or the base surrounded by, you know, like 300 dead zombies. My kill count now is 679. Oh, I hear something. Following me. I think the TV that was in here I disassembled. The other thing I could do while I'm out here is fill my water bottles from tubs and sinks and whatnot, because running water stopped, but they still have a little bit of water left in them. Alright, quickly taking a look at the map. Let me go inside for that. So, 1, 2, 3 more houses in the immediate vicinity to search for televisions. I had been in all these houses, which is why they're X'd out on my map, but I don't remember if they have TVs or not. Sweet. That was easy. And it's a nice one, not a giant one. I have no idea how guys carrying this. Brings back memories of, like, LAN parties when I was a kid. I hear... Okay, I gotta drop the TV. Carrying the giant CR cathode ray tube TVs that weighed like a ton. It was rough, but worth it. So the next step, now that I have the TV, is to fully read the book, so I get the most benefit out of the television show. You know, mixed medium education. And then my carpentry should shoot up to 7, no problem. I'm not exactly sure where my carpentry shows are, so that might be a little bit of a problem. Climbing a rope with a heavy TV. You can even climb with like a generator. It's kind of obscene. I'm so very glad that that's not a game mechanic that they've introduced, which is like a limited climb. When you're trying to climb a fence and you're encumbered, you could fail. But ropes, you never fail. It would be really challenging if you couldn't bring heavy objects up. Then you would need to like build a staircase, move in, and then destroy the staircase. And every time you have more things to introduce into a building, you would need to continue that pattern. It would be that would be like PZ hard mode. The masochist in me would actually probably like it, I'll be honest. But for everybody else, they'd be like, no, this sucks. I feel like I just ate the pasta from a few days ago, and I'm somehow hungrier than I was before I ate the pasta. Not sure how that works. So what's left is to find the tape. So it's probably in this stack? Yeah. Woodcraft 1. I'll also bring 5 up with me too. So now that I have the book for level 7 fully read, and level 8, lower the volume, and stick Woodcraft in 1 here, and then hit play. While I watch it, let's also read the electrical book. And right now, for reference, I'm at 120 into my carpentry level. 900. 1680. Oh my god. It's so fast. Rokubungi, thank you for the resub. They're just chatting. Come on. Give me a nugget of actual information here. There we go. 2460. $32.40. Almost there. Till next time. Alright, so that was almost a full level. That was almost, what was it? It was 3,900 experience from 1 tape. Yeah. It's the new meta for a reason. I don't have tapes 2 through 4, but I do have 5. The thing is, I'm going to want to stop playing this as the minute I level up so I can read the... Oh no, this book is good for... Never mind, I take that back. Master starts at 9 and 10. Bada bing, bada boom. Leveled up to 7. I could speed time up a little bit. That was tape 5. I might as well just keep going. It's not too late in the day. I don't want to sleep yet, because then I'll be up at some ungodly hour. That's 1 and 5. 6 and 7. And then also, I will probably want to bring up with me the Master Carpentry book, in case I level up to 9. If they did implement climate weight, as Rokubungu says, maybe there would be a way to, like, pulley things up. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Like a dumbwaiter pulley system, something like that. Some sort of alternative to having to build stairs. I completely agree with that. The stairs would be brutal. They're really resource intensive. You need like 15 planks, which is a few trees worth of wood. Okay, we are almost Carpentry 8, and we still have a tape left to go. Now, if I wanted more tapes, I could go to other VHS stores, but they wouldn't be in Riverside. I've already hit the Riverside one, the hit vids, so I'd have to go to a different town. Most of the tapes, I think half of all the tape stores are in Lowellville, and that's a really far way to go. But there are some tape stores in Muldra, I think. I'd have to Google them. But there are others outside of Louisville. But Louisville has 3 of them, and then I think there's 1 or 2 of them that exist outside of, no, stop. Okay, so now that I've leveled up to 8, I turned off the TV so I can read the next book and get the most benefit out of the next book. But that was 2 whole levels just like watching TV. And I'm going to spend the rest of the day probably reading and cooking. And I'm almost done with electricity for intermediates, which is going to be helpful because I can't move stoves and refrigerators and stuff like that until I hit electrical 3. So once that book's done, I'll have to power up power level electrical so that I can get a kitchenette in my new home. Black bean potato stew. Can I actually make it look nice? Yeah. Yeah, you can get a mop and a broom and stuff like that to do it. I'm not planning on living here long term, so I'm not investing anything into this home. But you could definitely clean up if you want. Make 2 bowls of stew. That 2? Yeah. Eat 1 of them now. I'll save 1 for tomorrow. Memorful, thank you for the resub as well. On a full year streak too. 20 months. Yeah, I You can definitely waste a lot of time to make everything look fancy if you want. The game allows for it. It's just not something that I'm planning on doing in a home that I'm not planning on living. This house is cursed, and I've half a mind to burn it to the ground once I'm fully moved out because of how cursed it has been. So, tomorrow, I am going to clear out the area for the permanent home. I have to secure the area a little bit first before moving in. No zombies, no zombies, no zombies. I've had such bad luck. Leave the stove on and forget about the place? Yep, that would be the way. Ooh, good. I naturally woke up right before the morning news report. Where's the main base going to be? You'll see. I'm heading there in just a few hours. In-game hours, that is. Another thing I might want to do is to get a second or third generator from the storage yard to the west so that I can... and get my electricity up as well so that I can power up a freezer and refrigerator where I want the new base to be so that when I'm moving stuff, they're frozen on both ends of the travel. They're frozen here and then they're frozen when I get there. That way I don't spoil food. Generally speaking, I don't worry too much about food spoilage, because the game throws food at you. It's not that hard to feed yourself, but it would be nice to have power here and there, and then I can eventually move this generator and use it elsewhere. Was that it? That was the full weather report? Okay. That was short. My weight is 88 and dropping. Once I hit, I believe, what, 85? I lose the overweight. So that's exciting, except for I just made myself full to bursting. But it was with, like, potato. Well, I guess they are potatoes. They're kind of starchy. Curse during a zombie apocalypse sounds like survivor's guilt. You're probably right. Okay, so the big reveal. Where am I going to live? I did mention in the announcement of this stream that I was going to self-build a base. There still is a lot of zombies in the neighborhood. So I'll show you my idea that I had. Holy cow, there really are a lot of zombies. Y'all won't leave me alone? Go away a little bit. Hang on, I need map quest here. Actually, I am just about here. Yeah, I think Chemo has the right idea. I want to live in this this car park. I'm gonna live inside that. Okay, let me close this for combat. For several reasons. As a really highly skilled carpenter, I can make some pretty gnarly spears for combat, stabbing zombies through the fence. And then also, the walls around it will give me a very hefty footprint for me to be able to have a lot of storage space, farm space, that kind of thing. There's a lot of good reasons to live in a fenced-off area. It's slightly outside of town so that I'm not so easily harassed. And it's full of wrecked cars that I can break down for metalworking, skill, and materials. So a whole lot of good reasons to go over there. And then it also has a trailer that I can use as the foundation for my base, as odd as that sounds. Well, let's hop. Oh, don't be panicked, dude. Thought it was done. There's another group to the northwest. It's a very expansive footprint, as I'm sure you can see. Lots of space to move in and to mask the sound that a home will make, so the zombies don't hear me easily. Because it's not exactly going to be zombie-proof, and I'm going to build it like that by design. I like this guy shuffling into the taxi cab. Mr. Drunk Park Ranger. Getting exerted, so I need to wrap this up. There's 2 left. Huh, there's car keys to someone's car here, too. This is to a dart. Oh, probably to that car there. Not a great one. Nope, not this dart. Maybe the white one? Or the red one? Actually, this isn't even a dart, I don't think. Yep, to this vehicle. What do they have in their bag? Crowbar? Oh, a spare crowbar? I like. And it's in really good condition. So, what do I need to be able to secure this? I need to build some temporary gates on the entrance so that I'm left alone in here. Now, there's a few ways to do that. I could do I could do fences, but I don't really have the levels for it just yet. So I'm going to do, like a big double pole gate or double wired fence gate. Requires metalworking 7. So that's the eventual goal. But initially, I'll just do a wooden one because I have the obviously the skill for it. So next step to secure this area is to head over to the factory and get load up some wood into the trunk so that I have some building material. I also want to build stairs onto the trailer that's over there, so I can live on top of the trailer. So, current priority, go get some wood. Pretty simple. I'm also going to want hinges. So for me to build the gates and all that, I'm going to want hinges. So while I'm over at the factory, I should break down some doors and get hinges as well. This is the northwest of Riverside, yes. The northwest edge of Riverside, just out of town, near the bar. And right now I'm heading southbound to the factory that is just on the outskirts of Riverside. Really nice not to be in thick fog. Oops. Well, I don't feel bad. Another thing that I'm probably going to want to try to do is to get some rain barrels up as soon as I can, so that I can benefit from the thunderstorm that is like 3 days away, and fill up my rain barrels so that I have a supply of water. Would be nice. Thank you for tuning in to Project Zomboid Guy on Fire, which originally streamed live on Twitch April 12th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, please let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you like this series, please vote for it when it comes up in the polls every Friday. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, and stay safe out there, zombie survivors.